Stanley had had enough. He would have to kill these animals and kill them good. Hi, that's so terrible. Hiya, I'm Guntek, and welcome back to my Stalker Stanley character. He does have a rifle, and he will travel. He has bows, he has a revolver, and he has the distress pistol. If the worst comes to worst, but I'm gonna try the revolver. I'm gonna dump the rifle. Right. Cannot be done because there's a newspaper on the bench. Let's put the rifle in stabby mode. So what else we got? What time is it? It is evening. I don't really have to care about anything. I can leave my tools by the workbench, sleep, and put on some wolf perfume, by which I mean fish. The more rotted, the better. So I'm going to... What do I have on me? Actually, might be better to... Can I get some fresh gut anywhere? I think everything I have is cured or crafted up. Yeah, so welcome. I'm gonna stream for as long as there's interest. If there's nobody watching, I'm gonna make it a short stream tonight. It is Thursday, I wanna get to bed reasonably. Hey, we got stink. And that might be even better than fish, actually. I'm gonna check my stink bars. Maybe I should go get fish just to be on the safe side. How much am I? One level of stink, that's not good enough. But the good thing about guts is they are not heavy. There's nothing really to worry about in this slot. I am encumbered right now, but that's fine because I need to get tired anyway. Because I thought I would. Actually not gonna keep the stink on me while I go there. Beautiful weather, except for the fog. So let's reload this thing. Already reloaded and plenty of bullets. Good, good. Because I have doubled my DPI or CPI of the mouse. For a moment I thought that was a bear heading straight at me, but it was the shadow of the fishing hut. I actually don't know if any of the wolves on the lake are out. Because I killed pretty much everything here before I speed ran to Broken Railroad twice. Well, I went there twice, speed run once. So maybe, just maybe, they will not have had a chance to come back. Maybe I'll look over there instead tomorrow. But now I'm going to get me some stink perfume, some wolf perfume. So which ones are stinkiest? I'm gonna pick up an assortment. I should do it right. It does make me heavy. So this will be a sciencing stink, sciencing wolf perfume. And I don't know if, if the bear likes fish more than wolves do. and things like that. I think it's just the stink meter. Right now, maximum stink. Too bad it's not crow weather. If there is tomorrow morning, I could go get some more fresh guts, maybe. Fresh guts should carry a good amount of stink. And if I encounter a wolf on the way back, oh, that's a bonus. Just looking which way it drifts after, because I like to aim and shoot directly instead of trying to, you know, mentally compensate for the sway. And the sway, the reason I'm sleeping is to max out my fatigue bar because I have no coffee or go juice. I have stems, but that's a bit wasteful. I did use up 2, I think, on the speedrun. So what I would like to do is eat the stinky fish down to bitty bites, get food poisoning, treat the food poisoning, and go to bed, right? So I guess let's try it. Are these ruined yet? Not quite. They are low though. That's an interesting experiment. Normally I never do this. I never eat bad food if I can help it. But right now we're gonna eat an assortment of, I guess, 2 types of fish, raw fish, and 2 types of raw meat. Let's first double check. So I have, excuse me, reishi teas, and it's actually a good way to use this up before it disappears. Well, here goes. I could die from this. First of all, let's drink at least something. And yum yum. Let's eat some raw wolf meat. So I want to really scoff this down, right? And I'm gonna drop all my fish except the 2 smallest fishes. Because I might be able to hit the food ceiling quickly. So nervous. Sort by weight, dummy. Drop you. I'm gonna keep him because he's a different kind of fish. I'm sure there's nothing to the different kinds of meat. That's already pretty small. Do I have an even smaller one? Because I want to max. And that's smaller. Is that even smaller? No. This smaller? No. Smaller? No. I will be able to, well, no, I can't eat tomorrow because I will, okay. So that's our food for tonight, and then drink reishi and go to bed. Why am I so nervous? And let's also check that I have enough water before I eat, so I don't necessarily degrade my condition. I will probably take condition hit, right? Even though I treat it. Let's see. And do I need to be even more tired? To get 10 hours. What is that? 8 hours. Almost 8 hours. So I actually do need to be more tired. I'm encumbered, but that's fine. I can drop the meat here. That's our food. 2 torches, okay. So a quick stick run just to get my fatigue down. Might also, but surely I'm carrying my knife. I'm thinking if the bear's up, I might have a go at him with a revolver. See how many shots it takes. On skill 5. This is the skill 5 run, all skills 5. I have tried it before, and then it took 15 shots. Maybe not all of them were hits, but most of them should have been hits to kill a bear. And they may have changed the game since. And why am I walking? I should be running. And it's a good way to see if the wolves are back. Although knowing myself, I would have probably shot the ones I saw on the way in. Not a wolf peep in the night. And I want to time it right so I don't get completely drained. I think this. And the last sticks and then go back. Will be good. So that is right now 9 hours. And we'll need to run some more. Breaking down to recharge stamina. And run. That should be fine. Okay, so on the way to Trappers, there are 2 wolves at least. Good to know. So I'll try the revolver on various living beings, ending their lives like a true madman in the mighty forests of British Columbia. So by keeping some big fish and eating some down to small bites, I can tell if the mere presence of the tiniest sliver of meat in your backpack gives the same amount of wolf perfume as a big hunk of meat. So hold on to your hats, cause we are going to eat raw meat times 4. Making sure I don't eat them completely. Oh, still nervous. Don't get why. Just science. So I'm gonna save the biggest one for last, right? Because that's already pretty small. Ooh, that was close. I'm gonna eat like 87% of this. That's food poisoning from... Was that cooked? No, that was raw. I didn't get food poisoning from the high grade raw meat. I did get it from the high grade wolf meat. I'm gonna keep eating. That's perfect. And that's intestinal parasites. That's not food poisoning, is it? Can I treat it? So I got 2 afflictions from the same piece of meat. So I'm gonna have to treat this ongoing. That's good. That's good for learning. And it will make me tired, so maybe I will have to do that treatment just to get these small slivers of raw meat. I'm gonna make sure to dump them outside. And now I'm pretty much free to eat what I want. If the lore is correct. So now I have 3 counts of food poisoning? Let's see. 4 counts. Do I have enough pills? Yeah, I must have. Do I have enough teas though? Well, it seems it doesn't stack and only counts like 1. That's good to know. As I said, I never do this, so I don't really get much practice other than when I mess up. So 2 of these or reishi, 2 of these or reishi, and I have 6 such pills. So nervous. So I'm gonna use these on the... I'm gonna use up these first. Use. And then I'm gonna use. And that should be them treated. Then I'm gonna sleep 10 or more. I'm gonna sleep for as long as I can after I drink. Should I drink the herbal tea? Do I have... Maybe I have a bunch of herbal teas. Yes, I do. So drink that full tea. Perfect. And sleep for as long as it will let me. So that was a great start to this episode. I guess I wasn't counting on intestinal parasites, but I should have because it was wolf meat. Even though I have cooking 5, you can get food poisoning and intestinal parasites. Interesting. If it's raw, of course. And I will get thirsty from this. You can see the fatigue bar being eaten up by my affliction there. So that as soon as I'm able to sleep, I will sleep. But until then, I'm gonna check my sway. Seems pretty nominal. So I guess I can still go out and shoot while having this. So my food poisoning is completely gone and I have 9 doses left. And I should have 2 pills left, right? 2 pills and 2 reishi teas. So I should look around for more pills and then go look for reishi. There's my antibiotics. So that's 6 more doses. So that's 10 doses, which is fine. Good. And that is birch bark tea, could be useful. Should I put on some water while I'm going out? Have some water. Have some water on me. Bring that. And I guess make the fire outside, but because I would see it. I'm going to check the weather first of all. The weather is the guiding factor in this game. You know, whenever you try something new, always something interesting happens. You can have your own little adventure. So now I'm going to check my stink. That is not enough. So, but it's still plenty, right? For just 4 thin slivers of meat. Look at this. Although, that degraded quickly. Why did it degrade just by me eating it? Or was it because I slept 12 hours maybe? Probably. So maybe I should even drop this, then get food poisoning again tonight, just so I have enough on me there. Let's pick up this gut. That makes it 3. Let's see if I drop this. It goes back to 2. Yeah. So I think it's confirmed that even the tiniest sliver of low-grade raw meat causes a stink, and you probably need one, number of stink bars plus 1 pieces on you. So for 3 stinks, that are these flames that you can see there, the white flames on the top of the screen. So for 3 you need 4 pieces, for 2 you need 3 pieces, and for 1 you need 2 pieces. And for 1 piece, presumably, you don't get stink. I can test that too. Let's drop the fish. And that was not enough to... So that makes me think gut stinks more than fish. Right? Because if I pick these 2 up and drop the gut, then it drops from 3 to 2. Back up. So that is maybe the gut is worth 1 and meat is worth 1/2 or something like that. So let's drop the wolf meat. That immediately drops it by 1. And dropping the deer meat perhaps doesn't then. Yes, it does. Okay, so does that mean... Well, let's drop 1 of these. I can't tell. Each piece. But isn't that logical? So if I drop 1 more piece, it should drop 1 more bar, but it doesn't. So by dropping this, I find out that gut is stinkier than the other meats, right? So, and if I drop a gut, where are you? Not sure, not sure. But anyway, I needed 3 pieces of meat and a gut to reach max stink. Maybe you can go above that? be even more of a babe magnet. But I don't know that. Was that wolf sound from out here, I wonder? So, I can still do things, and what I can do is replenish my reishi, unless I have tons of it inside. Let's check. Not necessarily reishi, perhaps, but pills. It's a mess. You should see my apartment. Haha. Just kidding. Nothing in there. May have dropped them by the door at some point. Oh yeah, so that's plenty. So I'm not gonna have to hunt for reishi. I can spend the day shooting, as advertised. That's good. Don't see any wolves out there. I'm gonna go trappers. I'm gonna have a look this side as well. Anything with 4 legs get a bullet between the eyes. So it raises. You have to aim, and when it hits the middle, you have to wait like a split second before firing. So I guess you have to aim a little bit below, because it will raise the barrel. Yeah, so this is not about killing really, it's about the fine points, the pixels. Will I be able to do this and then adjust a little bit like this without it skipping too much? No wolves here want a piece of me, so let's go to trappers. And I am actually I'm encumbered. Why? Should drop off some heavy stuff. I'm just gonna dump it on the ground on the way back. Obviously I could stay the night at trappers if I want to, but I don't want to carry it over there. Do I need the barrel? No. Oh, that's why. I have a crap ton of sticks on me. And that should make it all good. So I don't think this way is much affected until... No, that's never a wolf, that's always a rock. Don't think the sway affects the weapons until you're at 25% or 3 hours on the fatigue bar left. So you can spend something like 70%. Here come the wolves. That's good. He separated himself from the other guy. Unfortunately, if they do come in packs, both get scared away, but that's okay. It did hit him, and it did bleed him. So, it was a good hit. I was wondering, is that a stump or is that a wolf? I'm gonna wait until he turns this way, behind the tree. Come on. Go around the tree and face me. So now I'm gonna hold it for a bit and see if I can adjust it. Did hit him. Did I bleed him? Yes. So both wolves will be dead within the hour. So let's move on to trappers. Maybe the bear is up. Who knows? So if I get, I'm gonna check sway at 25%, 75% fatigue left. Not going to. Am I going to pick up sticks? No. So I have reclaimed wood on me. Is there another one over there? Have I picked these mushrooms? No. I know I don't have to, but don't care at all. There's another one. Don't care at all about the berries anymore. Hey, a hatchet and a pot. I could, I guess, take the pot. Hatchet, dunno. I think I have two back there. I'm putting away the gun just so I don't accidentally trigger a shot, you know. Because it's very, very loud. No, there's a storm coming. So I'm gonna spend some time in trappers. Maybe. And then I'm switching to this. Actually, I'm not. I'm switching back because So that's why I switched back to the revolver. So that's one of the uses for the revolver. I missed both shots because I didn't use the aim mode. But the thing is that it scared him off. He would have lunged me otherwise. I wouldn't have had time to aim and shoot him with a pistol, distress pistol. And here's a bear. So the question is, can I get him close enough that I can aggro him without him catching up with me and me dying? I don't think so. He should be interested in me, but he isn't. Yeah, boy, fishies. sure am stinky right now. So, but I can try it out on deer. And by the way, your aim will improve by crouching with the revolver. As with most weapons, I guess. And I am gonna do that, because I don't want to scare him. So the question is, the wind, I don't know if the wind direction matters or not, but I am gonna try to kill him with one revolver shot. Stop and munch on some grass. Some grass. So I should check my sway, right? My sway is okay. Run is doing. I did hit him, and he did bleed, so he's gonna die too. So the revolver isn't that bad of a weapon, actually. And he might bounce. I think that was a miss. Yeah. And he might bounce again. I'm gonna see where he goes. Probably going to run a long way. There's a rabbit there. I'm gonna try him too, and by all the weather gods in the world, the rabbit should die from one shot, right? So the only thing that could save him would be for him to change direction before I shoot him. That should definitely make me stink. And as you can tell, I'm not running because I'm getting tired enough as it is. And if I wanted to, I could spend the night in here. Here's some stuff we left behind. I should actually practice doing that from the radial menu. Boing, boing. Like that. I never do it that way. Keep doing it the old way. And this will replace my drop in fluids. I thought it would drain me more, but maybe that was something else. So I should actually, excuse me, it's soon 10 p.m. here. Bit of a late stream tonight. I had things to do, nothing doing. Sorry about that. Do I really need that much? Don't think so. 2 liters for me, and should be something like 45 minutes, so let's just do that. are pills in here. You can take them. That's surely ruined. No? Okay. Probably I had a bunch of them. Like 10. So I didn't want to pick up more. I can prepare some reishi tea. And then I get cabin fever risk. Okay, so I'll have to be moving about when this water is boiled. So I'm thinking fishing huts or a cave. Okay, let's check my affliction. Wow, it's piling up fast. Don't want to risk it. I'm going to... didn't bring the aqua pure, but I do have 3 liters on me, so I'm just going to pick that up, pick up the pots. Drink some potable water, double check. And mosey on out in the storm. Because I need to, because I want the cabin fever risk to drop, and I can sleep. But I can find my way. Maybe. Where am I going? Okay, let's just do this. So the biggest worry is the bear. And here are some fresh guts. That's good. There could definitely be some interesting moments here right now. But I don't really have to be out in the storm. I can use this for what it's meant for. Namely, perfectly safely lighting a fire. And maybe when I've piled up all my firewood on the fire, the storm will go away. So I want to cook my water in the pots. So note to self, do craft outside when you can. Probably I got cabin fever risk because I slept 12 hours. Right? Because normally you don't sleep that much, you sleep 9 or 10 or less. But I really exhausted myself for the sole purpose of sleeping actually 12 hours. I'm going to keep it down to 10. Can't sleep right now, but that's okay. And that will be fine, and I can craft this outside. And I can cook teas. That sliver is still kicking. That's good, but now I have 2 more guts. So. And I can get more from the deer outside if I want to. Do I need bandages? No. Don't need more water either, I don't think. Can make half a liter. It's good. Just don't want these to overcook when I take the meat. Not much meat on him. And I guess let's cook that. Now I cook it on here because I want to drag out the cooking time. And I have a rabbit. Hey. So let's deal with the rabbit. How many minutes? 29. Perfect. Wait. Wow. I'm gonna get it all. Might actually overboil my water, but it's only half a liter, so no problem. And now I can eat that. Yum yum. And cook those. And I can probably get the guts from him as well. I didn't check how much time I had on the fire. Might have blown out. Not quite. Let's add fuel. Not you. You. Too windy in here. That's probably not possible. Shouldn't be possible. I'm just gonna click this until it thinks it's not too windy anymore. Oh, okay. Need you too. Not gonna get that rabbit meat, but that's okay. It'd be nice if this storm would stop anytime soon. What time is that? Almost night, so when it's night, maybe. Do I want to hide? Sure, let's take it. It's time spent outside, which will remove my cabin fever risk completely. It did nothing. I didn't spend that much time, but I would have thought, you know, I'm gonna sleep in the fishing hut. Don't want cabin fever looming over my head like the sword of Damocles. Or I just get it. I already have one affliction. So now the wind changed anyway. Maybe. A little. I mean, it says protected from the wind in here. Should be. No. Okay. Light another one. Maybe. There should be more than one spot in here where you should be able to light a fire, like in the corner. But it's not made this way. Nope. So anyway, can I craft anything else? Let's see. Well, since I'm carrying stink anyway, at least visibility is better, and that's the only important thing. How's my clothing? Clothing is fine because I was by a fire, and could actually use this now. Because the revolver won't stop a bear attack, I don't think. And that is the bear, which means path is clear, good. I can see if he has any... What? I thought his cave was here. Maybe I passed it. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Now I'm going to switch to the revolver and keep my finger on the left mouse button. Stop before the crest and listen for footsteps, and then move on. Here's Max. Poor Max. He tried to make a last stand, but he died. Hey, just to kill the wolf here. So that will be good because it will be a test of wound. Fresh guts. I think that bear is coming for me. But yeah, as long as he's still keeping my finger on the trigger. Over there? That's weird. Yeah. So now that I left trappers, the wolves are trappers. Weird. I'm not complaining. Just an observation. And some nice little rocks for wolves to hide behind. The crows stopped. Or maybe I'm just too far from. Any crows? No. There's a dead wolf. Not gonna bother with his meat. Should reload. Yeah. I know Steve and Steve. So it might be worth it to go back there, but maybe by spending some time there, the wolves will be back on the lake. Excuse me. So the revolver with level 5 aim, standing up and rested with a hit, only has a chance of a critical hit, but it will very likely be a hit that bleeds them out. So the next time I'm going to aim a little to the side of the prey, or below or above, and then slowly trace the animal and see if I can do that properly. And now I will be picking up sticks. 74 sticks. And what time is it? I should time myself out, I guess, but I can't sprint. So I guess food poisoning is what tires you out, or is it cabin fever? Don't remember. One of those afflictions anyway, they tire you quite quickly, and that is a positive because you will be able to take meds and sleep it off. I thought it was intestinal parasites, but doesn't seem like it. And I might actually pick up those. And I should be carrying these. Good, good. Back home, but I'm not gonna stay here. I'm just gonna dump the firewood, some of the firewood anyway. And do it by the... and put it in the cabinet so I don't have to pick them up off the floor. There you go. Almost everything. That should make me lighter. That's fine. So I'm still carrying my stink, so I may wake up tomorrow in my fishing hut being surrounded by wolves. Or maybe even encounter some on the way. That would be good. And I guess I shouldn't be carrying food over there if I can help it, because, well, I'm gonna drop any uncooked big pieces of food here. And that's all I got. 10 cattails. And there's plenty of fish by the fishing hut. So for protection in Stalker and below, there's a wolf. Now, I could go straight towards him, but what I want to do is check if he has friends with him. Mostly so I don't back into one. So now I'm going to try doing it the door opening style without dropping bait. And now I should test sway, right? I think I hit him twice. So that should be a dead wolf. And at least he stopped, but I don't see a splash. So I probably didn't hit him twice. But that's fine. Alright. I did hit him here. So, splash. So what I did there was wait until he lunged, aim, hit, move inside. At which point, so when you pass this, he turns away from you, he doesn't lunge through this door. He runs away, go out again, aim and shoot. So, 2 chances for the price of 1 after lunging. You still get 2 chances. he coming for me? Maybe. Yeah, I think he is. But he's limping. And green eyes. Death. I'm just gonna keep him right outside this wall here. Take my move sideways. So I can close in on him slow like that. Don't know if it's better to do it from the side or from below or above. But anyway, that's my testing done. I don't actually need to eat in order to sleep, but I will have to clean this place up before I can place a bedroll, or I go to the other fishing hut. I'm gonna pick up a fish. Just so I have breakfast. Takes too long to clean up that mess in there, so it's all good. It's time spent outside, so pretty much perfect timing to sleep 10 hours. Just checking behind the hut. And making sure I don't pick up any trailing predators. Oh my god, I had fish in here as well. Okay, so I guess open the door, place you outside. At least this will be slightly quicker than over at the other place, because I had so many fish. Arrange them in military formation. I'll do their march outside. I thought I heard the pitter-patter of tiny feet. Good, good. How many is that? 5, 10, 15. And I have, of course, I have a spare one. Wow, 5 kilos. So this will be my breakfast tomorrow, the big one. Shut the front door and let's sleep. After I take my medicine. Okay, so let's see. Treatment has gone down a little bit. I think it was like here, something. But that's not a lot for like 4 or 5 hours outside. Could go down faster, in my opinion. It's gonna eat pills. And that is the bear. Good. And I don't think he can get me because I'm in the middle of the hut, but let's a good check for him. Where you at, Bo? Here you are. That's good. Means I can try out the revolver on the bear. And why not now? Because I am fatigued. And that will be that will not show the correct use of the gun. You should fire them when you're above. Let's test that. Let's test the sway. Actually, well, yeah, I guess a little bit more sway there. Maybe, maybe not. So maybe you have to be even more fatigued for it to start swaying like crazy. Or maybe it's more with a rifle and bow, I don't know. But it wasn't super pronounced. So let's memorize this. That's like a 1/4 inch on my screen. And let's sleep 10. So the sliver that I had is now ruined. So the question is, will that affect the stink? Hasn't so far, but what if I drop it? Will I be able to pick it up? Yes, I will. Drop, stink. I'm gonna drop one more piece to get to 2. I'm sure all this is on the... So if this increases now, then it doesn't matter if it's ruined. And it shouldn't matter. Yeah, so confirmed. Ruined raw meat carry the stink, which is logical. Should be even stinkier, to be honest. So let's see where Mr. Bear is. Peek our head out. So the hut is clear. The only question is where he went to. Was there last? So I guess he'll be over in his corner or something. Don't know, don't care. Right now I'm gonna eat. And I absolutely do not... I should check my cabin fever risk, which is gone. Good. But I'm actually going to stay in this fishing hut for at least one more day to make sure. Or I could test that. I should go sleep in the camp office tonight. Second yawn. Because I want to know if you can get back to back. Well, obviously you can get... Can you get... I think you can get cabin fever risk back to back. I'm sorry, cabin fever. But maybe you can get cabin fever risk back to back. In other words, you think it's fixed, no risk, then you go back inside and sleep. Ah, finally, I can sleep inside where it's warm, and then you get it back. So I'm gonna test that by sleeping in the camp office tonight. All of this, as I said, is probably on the wiki, but things can change. And things can stop working and so on, so I want to test it. It's the bear. So while that's cooking, I could go bear hunting. So I guess he is behind that island, because I don't see him. Let's move a few steps closer to the island. There he is. Okay. Whoopsie daisy. My goodness. Okay, revolver time. I want to get a good shot with him being a reasonable distance away for me to hit him without making him run towards me. So that sounds like he got hit and ran away. Yeah. So that is one bullet in the bear. Let's kill him. I'm not gonna chase after him. He runs way faster than me. So I'm gonna try to kill this bear without using the distress pistol. Sounds like he's getting closer. No. The sound is exaggerated. So it sounds like he's on the island, but he's probably around far away there. Let's just check for wolves on my back. Sounds like he's stuck on something behind the island. I don't know. Guess you're supposed to go check him, and then when you're within hitting distance from him, he'll break loose and kill you. That is not good AI, in my opinion. He sure sounds like he's suffering. So, the bear's back, boys. I'm not gonna move an inch from this door. So now I'm gonna crouch and aim and move in and shoot him. And just like the wolf, moving inside turns him away and you get a second shot. I shouldn't have done that because I don't know if that hit without checking. So let's check for a splash. No splash, so 2 bullets in him. Just remember that. And I dared to run after him because when they run in, they are not focused on you. And now I can eat. I can lay down my arms and eat. Good, good. That was a good fish. Wow. Almost. That was like 80% of a stomach full. Very good. And I should actually try to wear myself out. Do I have any books to read? No, not with me, and I must have read all my books, I'm pretty sure. Except the ones maybe I got after I got skill 5 for some skill. So. So now I don't hear him anymore. Still want to attract him with my stink. My 3 glorious bars of stink. I'm still carrying a bunch of guts on me, aren't I? Yeah, look at all that fresh gut. So it's 2 guts max for stink. I can try that out. Like that, right? And then just I don't want a bunch of stuff in here. And obviously I'm gonna, I can attack him. He stopped running and screaming. We should probably do this. So I don't have to cook it. So what I wanted to do is see where the bear is, but not attack him unless he is close to a fishing hut. Because it doesn't have to be this fishing hut, of course. Drop the other stinky ones. Drop. And drop, and the fourth one was ruined, right? So that leaves me with one stink from how many? 3 guts. One stink. One stink. Whoops. 0 stink. So if I pick up more than 2 fresh guts, still only get 1. There's the bear. And he could be going close to a fishing hut, maybe. Or a hut. So if he continues on that path, I could meet him up at that fishing hut. Good to know. 2 bullets in the bear. Are you telling me that this doesn't increase stink anymore? What did I do? Is that a shortcut to pick up all? Wow. Visibility is bad. And it looks like he turned around into the forest. Maybe. Or he's going towards me. So I have 1, 6, 7 of these, but only 2 bars of stink. And from a single one you get 1 bar. So to max that out, I'm going to drop all but 1. Keep the freshest one on me. Could it be a factor? How fresh? No, we sort of determined that, I think. So let's see if this gives us 2. This is a very small sliver of 1% ruined fish meat. That did not give us 2. That's not a good stinkfish. What about you? You are not ruined. You're very small. And you do not give an extra bar of stink. What's a guy have to do to stink around here? So did the wolf give a lot of stink? I think we concluded that. So maybe wolf meat is the best stink of them all. So let's check where the bear went. So he's actually coming over to me, so I don't have to do anything. So what I could do is harvest a couple of slivers of, after I get this stove. And did that increase? No, it didn't. Well, I don't have to drop it here. So I'm gonna beat the bear to this wolf and take 2 tiny slivers of meat from the wolf. can't. Well, I can break it. That should be plenty. And he moved no closer. Still close to that fishing hut. Tempting, but I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna go back to my fishing hut with a bedroll in it. Why? I don't know. I can go jogging all the way to tire me out. I guess I want to go here to have him. It's a pretty good spot to shoot at him. So I want to check my stink, which is now 3 bars. I'm going to drop all except 1 piece of wolf meat. And that did not increase from 1 to 2. Hang on. I have to drop this as well. So I have 1 sliver of wolf meat on me, and I have 1 fresh gut. Double check that. Yeah. Prime condition gut. Didn't help to carry a load. If I carried 7 of them, I got 2 bars. And that's the bear getting close. So let's try to get a 3rd bullet. And I want to sort of finish this hunt today, because if I don't kill him, he will die from bleeding out. And I don't want that. So I'm actually going to check how many bears I've killed. That wasn't a hit. It was in the middle of his body. Perfect shot. Didn't count. Or is he dying? Is he going someplace to curl up and die? That was a hit, so we know he had 3 bullets in him. And that will let me... Whoops. Didn't mean to do that. I want to check bears killed, bears killed, bears killed. 8, so... If I see number 9 without killing him with a revolver shot, I won't know how many bullets it takes, because he will have bled out. Still running. So, stink bars. 1 stink bar so far. 1 gut and 1 sliver of wolf meat equals 1 bar. So I guess the first one gives a stink bar no matter what it is. Let's test that. Wolf meat, check. Gut, check. Would be logical. Fish, check. Venison, check. So the first one always gives 1 bar of stink. And then maybe you have to get 2 more to get 2 bars of stink. So what do I think is the stinkiest? I think this is most stinky. And now if I pick up 2 slivers of wolf meat, that did not give an effect, but this should. It did. Wolf meat is stinky. I guess it's all stinky, and this will not be enough. But 2 slivers of fish will, yeah. And I can't really test with deer meat, but I can mix it up. I can have one of these, won't be enough, but any other type of meat. Let's try cooked meat. Nope, cooked meat is less. So I guess I should cook. No, I don't have to. So cooked meat gives much less stink than raw meat. I think that's a fact. But any other type of fresh stuff will... No? So venison, raw venison is also low stink, is my conclusion. So if you wanna... And I even had two on me. No. Or did I? Oh well, let's drop that. Start over. One stink. And two raw pieces of meat, so they have to be raw. Okay. But why didn't that give 2 bars? It did, okay. I can tell I'm getting tired. I should get a drink to moisten my throat. Be right back. Okay, so what were we calculating here? So, stink bars, which should equal radius. Got one on me with one gut and one venison. So to get the first, all you have to do is wear raw meat, right? Still one, yeah. So venison is not stink free, but you'll need one raw piece of anything for the first, and then you need two of anything to get 2 bars, and then presumably you need 3 of anything raw to get to the third. So that's 1. No, you only need 2. So it doesn't matter. Back on 2. Picked up a wolf meat. Pick up another wolf meat. That's 3. Where are you? Pick up a little fish. Yeah. So 1, 2, 2. So when you have 5 pieces of raw meat, you're at max stink level. Weight doesn't matter, only that they're raw. That's a raw bear heading towards me. Where did he go? I thought he was there, and I thought he teleported back to his cave. Because that's a thing. I looked there for... What the... Where'd he go? So I guess he ran over that cliff. That is athleticism. So 3 bullets that we know hit. And why didn't that hit him? I'm gonna stand up and shoot him. And that hit him in the noggin. So I'm gonna check if there is a splash behind him. So either 4 bullets or 5. I mean, good hits depending on whether there's another splash behind him here. There's not, so I'm gonna assume 4 bullets on skill 5. The revolver kills a bear. The last one may have hit him in his head though, increasing the chance for a crit. And he had been bleeding out for at least a couple hours before the last bullet got him. But yeah, that is a dead bear, dead by a revolver. Okay, so I'm not gonna sleep in the fishing hut tonight. In fact, I'm gonna have trouble finding what to do with my time here, because we figured out the stink thing, right? 1 piece, 1 stink. 3 pieces, 2 bars, and 5 pieces, 3 bars. Weight doesn't matter, whether it's ruined or not doesn't matter, as long as it's raw. So the only thing I haven't tested is, can you get a stink from cooked fish? Should be able to. I've encountered enough wolves on the way back from fishing huts carrying in cooked meat only. So is it worth trying? Well, I'm gonna cook some meat. Cook some fish. Okay. I'm the big boy, hopefully. No, small boy. And I could make a fire outside as well, can I? but I don't really want this to go quick. I want time to pass and me to get tired and time for bed, so I can sleep off these parasites, because I tested that when I ate the raw meat down to small pieces to determine whether weight was a factor. And it's not. It's the number of pieces. Should I keep these on me as bait? Guess I should. They are a good size, but I need one more in the form of a gut, which is fine. So let's see if I can actually get to 3 bars with 5 gut then. Test my theory. Drop those 4. Pick up 4 that aren't completely ruined. Don't have that. And as you can see, the stink increases when I pick this up. How many is that? 3 guts, and that makes it 4. So guts are actually a little bit less stinky than raw meat, because I only needed 3 to get to level 2. Let's test that. 1, 2, and this should make it 2. Yeah. But for guts I need 4 to make it 2. So if you can make your meat pieces small enough, less than 0.1 kilos, which is what guts weigh, then you can have fewer on you while still having the same maximum stink. So 1, 3, nothing happens, and you need 4 to make it happen. So will I get 3 with 5? I don't think so. No? 6? No. 7? No. Wow. So now at least I have 2 pieces of cooked meat. I'm gonna keep doing that. Ah, lovely sizzling sound. This fog, that's the island, so that should be the camp office. But you know, really hard to see. So 7 guts are not enough to bring you to 3. And that is weird. We got it with 4, so maybe 4 gut is max or something. Don't have more guts to test with, unfortunately. Guess I could go to the bear. Let's go to the bear. Take some guts. horrible waste of a bear this, just taking 3 guts. But yeah, I have so much food and I don't intend to live forever on this character. Maybe I should be more wise about that. Do I have 3 stink bars? I do. So if I drop these 3, drop, drop, drop. Well, I didn't drop those 3 because I had the wrong sort order. So now I took 3, I dropped 3. And I still have 3 stink bars. Do I carry anything? Any raw meat? No. That's weird. That is 7 again, but this time I have 3 bars. That's interesting. So maybe these low condition ones don't count. That would be interesting. Now I only have fresh gut on me and I'm still not on 3. So 7 guts, 2 bars. Don't know why I do it that way, but did I get the stink? No. So I'm just gonna see if I get a stink bar, 1 stink bar with 4 pieces of cooked fish. So I guess since I don't have that, those are all. So what was the magic combo with 7 guts that gave me stink? 3 bars of stink. That is weird. So do you have to have a combination of old and new guts on you? That's weird. Yeah, that's 3 bars. And I did it by replacing a fresh one with an almost ruined one. Weird. So if I carry 3 almost ruined ones, which is that and that, do I get 2 bars? Yes, I do. But not if I carry. No, I had much more on me. Okay. No. I should check that. A to Z. Drop. 3 gives 1 stink. Check. 2 give 1. So I think we've concluded that a single raw item on you gives 1 bar of stink. No way of escaping that. Okay. So the next test is if almost ruined guts, fresh guts are stinkier than the rest. Obviously I can't pick up more almost ruined guts. So this should bring me to 2 bars. No. So that's 4. That's 5. That's 6. Now it should be 3, but it isn't. It's almost as if it's the order in which you pick them up. Totally weird. So I guess there isn't an exact answer. So you need, I guess, 8, 9? You need somewhere between 7 and 9 fresh guts on you to get to stink level 3. That's all we can say for now. Now I have 7, so drop to 2. 5. 4. So 4 guts, and you're still on stink 1. And yes, I know I should be curing those hides, but there's no rush. Man, this fog. You could cut it with a knife. You could shoot it with a revolver. Just gonna tire myself out by jogging on the lake. Because it is getting close to evening. So, next test. Boring science stream tonight. But, yeah. 1 piece, no stink. This is for cooked food now. 2 pieces, no stink. 3 pieces, 1 stink. But I needed 4 guts to get to 1 stink. Fresh guts. So, with the other raw meat, all you needed was 3 to get to stink level 2. And the very first piece gave you stink level 1 immediately. But that does not apply to cooked meat. So 4 pieces still do not give you stink 2. And that pretty much ends the test because, well, if you're going to carry more than 4 pieces of cooked meat on you, you're going to carry many more than 4 pieces of cooked meat on you. So 3 pieces, therefore, is stink free. No, it isn't. 2 pieces is. Unless there's something magical about bass. No, there isn't. Okay. Stink-free Stanley. Stinky Stanley. Well, this is boring. I'm gonna tire myself a little bit again, and then I'm gonna head back to the camp office, eat, drink, take my meds, and sleep. Fire's burned out, that's fine. Could go clean out the other hut there, or better yet, I could get some of this meat. I still have, what was it? Was it 53 or was it 74 arrows yet left to craft? I do have 30 something arrows. As it is, just making sure I can find my way back to the fishing hut in this fog. And I'm not stinky, so should be safe. So, how much can I carry? Not a lot, but I can drop it here. So, do a couple kilos at a time, I guess. Let's just drop it by the hut. Still, even though they don't stink, they count as decoys, which I knew. obviously. But I'm gonna have to take care here because I do want enough stamina to get me back. So I guess I'll just let this bear meat ruin here, and then I'll come back and cook it up. My weight is dropping, so I don't want to do any more harvesting today. My fatigue is getting there, and I don't want any more stink on me. So 2 pieces of fish will be nice, and I can leave all of this here. Yeah. So that way is the other exit. Let's go here. I guess I should bring all the guts with me for curing, but you know. So, if I had cabin fever risk and worked it off, why am I going back to the camp office to sleep inside? The answer is because I want to test if you can get it back to back. If you can get cabin fever risk the very night after you got rid of it during the day. If I can, that's no problem, because I have a fishing hut with a bedroll. You would think I was lost. I swear, I'm not. And the reason I'm not sprinting is because I overstayed a little bit harvesting the bear. Where the hell am I going? Just kidding. This is the way you can go if there's a wolf between you and the first fishing hut. So you can go this way and then make a hook and get to the fishing hut. I'm just gonna eat my fish, take my pills, and sleep. A little bedroll collection. And pills. I used up the lowest condition ones, so use these. Drink the herbal tea. So I guess I want to sleep 10. So 7 more days of this. and I'll be cured, and I won't be doing that this stream because I'm considering making my sandwiches, eat them, and go to sleep in real life. Still not light out. And I did not get cabin fever risk again. So I'm going to test that some more because I haven't spent the entire night in here. So pass time or craft something. I could look at my clothes, see if anything needs repairing. 45 degrees, 23% protection. Sprint is less than stellar. But yeah, these are, I guess, the best man-made clothing for temperature, windproofness. Not sure about protection, but you can still do a few degrees above this with something like, you could get better protection with double moose coats. A moose coat and a bear coat would be a good combo. And I suppose the bear coat is warmer than the wolfskin coat. But I think you can reach something like 53 degrees clothing. If you use crafted clothing, which is not allowed in this challenge. Fine. Carrying around 2 pots. Don't know why. Actually, I should test that radial menu thing because... Okay. I have a storm lantern here somewhere. Oh, I couldn't put them on, but I can do this. And actually pick you up to the radial menu thing. And I checked that. But can I place anything? I want to place like any item. I can't. Okay, good. But I think there was some item that didn't work for some reason. Not sure about that. Okay. I have 1 arrowhead on me. Weird. No arrows, but I should drop the hides. In the dark. Drop. Drop on top, so I can't get to them, but it's fine. And I should get the bear skin. It's a bit of a waste otherwise. But I do want to... Here comes the wind. I'm going to spend time inside until the sun comes above the horizon on the graph. And then I consider it tested that you cannot get cabin fever risks on back-to-back days. Which is good. So, can I harvest anything? Hey, I can do this. Beautiful. And this. Whoops daisy. Gotta check that it says Sharpen and not harvest. Luckily you can break it. Do I need to clean my rifle? Check that. This is something useful to do. And the reason I wanted to, should put that by the door. Wanted to not try the rifle was I don't have many rounds left. So I guess next stop for this character is Milton, because I haven't even visited Milton yet. And we can prepare a birch bark tea anyway. And I guess I could sleep 1 hour. That would be the quickest way. Yeah. So, do I have cabin fever risk? I do not. Good. So it's tested then, because the sun is above the horizon, and I got rid of the cabin fever risk during the day before this night. So less than 24 hours ago. In fact, I got it in the evening. The risk, that is. And so that's all clean. Let's prepare the birch bark. And I'm actually going to test it a little bit more by mending my clothes if necessary. Nothing really to mend. Guess I'll do that one then. That was good because it made it bright in here and changed the weather. So what do I want to do? I want to get the bear, right? Take the hide first. And 5 kilos of meat. And I have more guts than I know what to do with, so they will stay inside him. Now I have stink on me. So 5 pieces equals 2 bars of stink? So bear meat is probably less stinky too. Because I did conclude that 1 piece of any raw meat, except bear meat, I didn't test that. But so bear meat is less stinky than, and all other types of meat except maybe venison is 1 piece, 1 bar, 3 pieces, 2 bars, and 5 pieces, 3 bars. And guts are less stinky, so you need 7 or 8 or 9 to make 3 bars of Stinky Stanley. I'm just gonna grab all of it. Or maybe not. And this should give us 7 pieces, and therefore 3 bars. No, 6. Maybe 3 bars. So I need 6 pieces instead of 5 to go stink level 2 with bear meat. Probably some factor where I'm going. Gonna drop them one by one. So 6 is exactly what you need, and but it still becomes 3 pieces, 2 bars, like for the other meats. That's weird. Okay. And all you need is 1 piece to make 1 stink bar. So that meat is now rescued. Look at this mess. But I don't care. I heard a wolf, but I wasn't fast enough to catch where he was. Probably maybe over there. And then I'm gonna take this hide meat as well. For the same reasons. Namely to not let it go to waste. And then I think I will continue this episode with the recovery of intestinal parasites some other day. On Sunday probably. Unless I do a bonus stream of my clothing. I could get frostbite. So I'm not gonna take that, wolf. When your clothes are wet like that, if one is like this one is close to starting to be frozen, and then you get frostbite risk. And if you pass time and it drops terribly, then even though it feels like +0, you could still get frostbit. I do not want that. So I guess that was a half decent test of revolver aiming. So next time I will try the bow, I think. Anyway, thanks for watching. Bye bye.